But is there anything that you see as a top priority, like the thing that you need to delve into first? I mean, you have kind of a wide-reaching...
You know, you never know. This is one thing I was asked when Governor Chris appointed me at DCF, and I've also learned it in all my other positions that I've had, and I've always received that same question. Mm-hmm. What is the most important? And yes, there is something out there that perception today is the most important thing that you should attack. But when you actually look at it, it's not what's out there right now, it's what caused that to be it. So really, it's easy to go out and attack now lobbyists. It's easy to go out there and attack procurement. It's easy to go out there and attack spouses. But the thing is, how did we get there? So that to me has always been, yes, you're going to have to attack those 8 heads. Mm-hmm. But when it comes down to it, what caused it? And when you get down to what caused it, that's how you get to the way of resolving and preventing.
So it's getting to the root cause, maybe.
Getting to that root cause. But it's easy to get a 30-second soundbite and say, this is the number one issue today. But I think we would be doing a big disservice to the school board and to the community if that's what we were to do. Sure, it's a quick fix, and then we'll all charge our pro bono fee and go on to the next one. But we're going to look at and try to fix this thing, not just for today, but for the future. And as George so eloquently stated, let us be the standard for other school boards throughout the country and other governmental entities.
You guys might have noticed how sometimes, you know, when the auditors have gone into certain departments and asked tough questions, there's some clashing of heads and some heated words. Are you prepared, you know, to ruffle feathers and make some people upset?
These two gentlemen, you know, they don't know how to deal with people with feathers have been ruffled over the years. Have you now, George?
Well, I have a reputation of ruffling feathers. I've earned, and I intend to keep.
That's why he's between us now. No, I also think, you know, you mentioned about the auditors. That's one of the primary areas that I think we need to focus on. I mean, you know, you have an auditor for a reason, and they're supposed to play a very vital role in the process. And that's all these things we need to look at to make sure that everybody's playing their role and doing their job. Let me give you an example of why this needs to be done. You look at just a few weeks ago, you all went up to receive a national award. And they go up to receive the national award, and none of the press was positive about receiving the national award. It was all negative about who's paying for what, when they went, why they went, how they went. That's where you know you've lost a little bit of the positive aspect of what needs to be around here. And so my attitude is, you know, the focus ought to be on when they do something well, publicize what they do well. Don't make every single story about the school board a negative story. And that was a case in point with the most recent award. This school system's 6th largest in the country. All in all, they do a pretty darn good job educating our children. And if you look at a lot of the issues that have surfaced in the last month and a half, they don't involve the actual education of the children. They involve some ancillary issues, but they affect the credibility of this whole place. And so we need to make sure that their focus returns to educating children and that these ancillary issues get resolved through this process of laying it out.
Let me just add something to that, and I don't want to offend any of you here, and I don't think I will. The media has been pouncing on this school board for a period of time, and as Jack stated, you received a wonderful award. You would think that should have been at least somewhere where you could find it in the newspaper or on TV. I commend those of you that are here. Michael, you're here. Beacon's here. Thank you. Where are the others who have been criticizing you? This bold stand that you are taking here today, I don't think any other entity, Palm Beach didn't do it. Palm Beach had a little bit of problem. It took Michael McCullough, their state attorney, and a very thick grand jury report to come up with some solutions. The governor wants to impanel a grand jury, which would end up being run by the Attorney General, if approved by the Supreme Court. You are taking an action here that I think is unprecedented. Jack said, I mean, when you told us, when you left the room, both of you left the room, you couldn't be there because of the sunshine violation. And we said, okay, this is what we want. And but Jim Marine said, okay. And three of us said, damn. Now we can't say no. So it's a tremendous move. It's a bold move, as Jack has stated, because you don't know what's going to happen. We don't know right now what at the end of the day is going to be there. But I'm just a little disappointed that some people that have been criticizing you, not the people here, some police, I'm very, very pleased that they are here. That they can criticize you later, because they have a right to, because they're here. But I think by